Hi, my name is Alicia Contreras, and I'm here to share a book review written by Tammy Lynn Kent, and that book is The Wild Feminine. So, Tammy Lynn Kent is the author of this book, and she is a holistic women's healthcare practitioner, and her book is all about the work that she does. So, the reason that Tammy got into this work of holistic women's care is because she was working at a clinic and a position opened up for public care, and nobody wanted that job. So she was interested, and she applied for it and got it right away. And that's how she started her work, working with the pelvis, working with the feminine body, and she produced this work of art, which is really amazing. It's 7 chapters. It is a lengthy book. It is full of exercises and sampling of rituals and actions for you to do to start on your pelvic self-care. And something interesting that came up for me is that there is a difference. There is a connection as we are women who birth children, because and I have a definition here for what sacred is, and that is defined as something regarded with or deserving of deep respect. So she poses a lot of questions like, what does it mean to be a woman? What does it mean to be feminine? And for me, I really needed a visual. I needed to put my hands on my hips and be like, wow, this is the crown of my pelvis. And then to imagine that space below, starting at your belly button and below all the way to your vagina. And I'm even a little bit hesitant to say that, because a lot of times we're censored as women to just even acknowledge our bodies. So this book is really an invitation to delve deeper into what it is to be feminine, and what it is to me, and what it means to take care of yourself from the inside out. And that's what I'm interested in, and that's what I'm all in about. And what I noticed that I loved about this book was that it has a lot of blessings. And I was doing the exercises, and this is a must. You must have your journal and a paper and pen, because you want to interact with this book. It is so I was standing at my altar, and I noticed that I have a picture of my grandma, and a picture of both sides, my grandma and who passed away, and my grandma who's still alive. And the book explains a lot about the energetics behind being a woman. And it talks about the ovaries and how the masculine energy is held in the in the right side, and that's the same connection with your brain. And then the left is the feminine, the left side of your brain. It's how we think creatively. So when I went to my altar, like, I wouldn't have imagined, but my maternal grandma was sitting on my left, and my fraternal grandma was sitting on my right. So I asked for a blessing from my grandmas, and I felt really, really complete. I felt really, really good about what I felt, what I received. And reading this book, you will read the names of yourself in here. You will find the names of your sisters in here. I know I did. And and at the end section, it has a part about doing a book club and just more engagement in the back. And when I was reading this book, a cat came to me. A cat came to me and just sat by me, and it was a stray cat, and it just came into my life. So if you're interested in getting to know yourself better as a female, like, please reach out to me. I still do have 4 spots available for September if you're interested. And if not, just comment on this video, and thank you for watching. And I hope that that this video was helpful to you. Oh, and I will share a blessing, which was my favorite from this book. And it says, may I be like the blessed earth, growing, nourished, blossoming, grounded. May I be like the blessed water, flowing, clear, living gift and free. May I be like the blessed fire, warm, radiant, tender, and wild. May I be like the blessed air, light, open, inspired, essential. Thank you. Blessings to you.